Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to continue experimenting with string art. And it is called string art because you're using string to do most of your painting. So what you'll need, this is my surface. You may have seen this in some other videos, and I don't clean it off because once it builds up I'll peel it off and use it for something else. So you need a surface that you can work on without worrying about it getting paint all over it. But for the art itself, you need two canvases, identical in size, and you'll need some fluid type paint, or acrylic paint should I say. You can water it down, and again I use the cheap ones to experiment with. And it's up to you how many you use, different colors you use. You also need some just ordinary string. Cut the string to the size that you like, making sure of course it is long enough to go upon the surface, upon the surface of the canvas itself. You'll need both ends to stick out so that you can pull it or peel it away from one side or the other. That's really what you're going to do while pressing together the two identical sized canvases. With this canvas I have painted the surface. One, because I'm reusing a canvas that I've been playing with the fluid paints on. The acrylic paint will dry, and if you notice, these canvases are painted slightly different. One has more texture on it than the other. The string art itself will give you two identical mirror images, should I say. So you can place your your fluid acrylic paint in a container, or you can place it use the bottle that it comes in. When I cut the string, I always leave enough that I can handle. Remember, you can knot this to make it easier to grasp, or just leave it like that. Place the cap on. Once you place the string in the bottle, place the cap on just lightly. It doesn't need loosely. It doesn't need to be on all the way. Shake the bottle and let it sit for a few seconds or a few minutes. Set it aside. What will happen is the paint will soak into the string, and that's what you want. So I'm going to do something a little different with these. I want the predominant color, as you can guess, is pink. So I'm going to use some type of maroon. This pink I made, it's more along the, I don't know what you would really call it, and some purples. But to this also, I'll show you, I'm going to add some white and some black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, I'll turn it to the side so you can see it. If the paint is loose, you can just pull the string straight out, but this paint is somewhat thick. Even though it's liquidy, fluidy, if you turn your bottle or just pull it along the side, it will scrape some of the paint off for you. So if you pull the string along the edge or lip of the bottle, it will, in fact, I made this one a little longer than normal. So I'm going to put that over there, and I'm going to pull that to the edge. You want the string to hang off the edge. That paint there is a little thick. You must remember the order that you place them on the canvas, because you're going to pull them off the canvas in reverse. And if you notice, this is more to this end. I'm going to pull that string in that direction. And this is a purple. I'm just loosening up the string. Both ends are hanging over the edge. I'm just gonna lay that in there too, making a mess. Doesn't matter because the technique will cause them to be identical. And yes, I'm making a mess. and there. So it's the dark burgundy-ish color, the purple, and then that pinkish color. I don't know what to call it. What I am going to do, just to create a little variety, is I'm going to, this white is somewhat thick, so I'm going to place it on my finger and then really create some kind of drops there. That will work perfectly. And just for variety's sake, I don't generally paint with black, but I'm going to add a little to see what it does. That's more than enough. Now, told you we're experimenting, so with these things, don't be afraid to try something different. You want to experiment at this juncture because you may find something that you like, and once you experiment and find something that you like, then you continue to do it. So I place that burgundy color down first, then the purple, and then this lighter pink. So when I pull it off, I'm going to pull the lighter pink off first, then the purple, and then the burgundy in reverse. Now I have placed this pink more to the left. I'm going to pull it to the right. The purple I place more to the right, or excuse me, the left. I keep reversing it to the left. I'm going to do some weirdness with that. I think I'm going to pull the string out straight first and then pull it to one side, or I may just pull it straight and leave it there and then pick it up. And the burgundy is dipping more to the right, so I'm going to pull it to the left. So here we go. Place the canvas directly on top of the other canvas. Remember, they're the same size. You can press it down. It's almost like doing a monoprint. There we have it. And the lighter pink went on last, while holding this down, holding the two canvases close together. Pull it out. And this one, you know, I'm going to pull it this way and then pull it out this way. Not sure if you'll be able to see that. It creates a mess on your hand. And the purple comes out next. And remember, I put it more to the right, so I'm going to pull it to the left. That side and this side. You don't have to press it down hard, just enough. And then the burgundy. That purple kind of pulled that burgundy out for me. And believe it or not, they appear to be tangled. That's the pink, the lighter pink. That one didn't come off the edge like it should have, so it created something else. That's okay. This is an experiment. Let's see what we have underneath here. Wow. That is a lot. I wasn't expecting that. Move the string. Just getting the string out of the way because it is causing a lot of problems for me. So these are mirror images. That's the one. There's a buildup of paint on the edge here because I ended up getting a having a traffic jam on this side. But there they are. That string causes a lot of movement when you pull it. As you can see, there's a lot of movement once you pull it. The black and the white, I placed it on there, they're kind of stagnant. But it's an experiment in painting with the string, so it's really up to you. And if you don't like it, paint over it, do some other stuff. You can also use some other things on here and create some more texture. But there is, see if you can see that, there is a lot of texture going on with this paint. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.